Welcome back to our playthrough of Aeon Trespass Odyssey. We are on day 40 and we may be making a run at trying to get the end today. That is the weapon that we can get from the Nietzschean by dealing 10 wounds to him. And I'll say I'm a little less confident than I originally was because I am coming into the end of story 2B, Black Nadir, with fewer progress tokens than I would like on this card. I could spend some more time traveling around and trying to get more progress tokens, but we're already on day 40. I don't know. I think I'm probably just gonna go in and let's see how this goes. If we travel around, like the thing is that I know that we don't really have anywhere we can go over here. Anyway, I'm sorry. I was having this debate before I even started this video. Now I'm like continuing that debate because I'm not confident in this decision. But I promised at the end of the last video we would just go into the end of story 2B in this video, and so I think we're just going to commit to doing that. I've changed up my loadouts in anticipation of having a fight with the Nietzschean, so we will see. I mean, I think we're in decently good shape to be able to do it because we have some rage spread around. We have Destan has roused over here, so everybody's going to be starting at least rage level 2 on their Kratos tables. But we'll see. So I did the advancement step off camera just as I was preparing the loadouts and everything. The only thing I crafted was this Cyclopean Lenothorax that we took a look at yesterday or a couple days ago or something like that, from our Cyclopean technology. Let's see, we have nothing else on the timeline for day 40, so I think that's going to just put us straight into our adventure. All right, let's do that. So according to story card 2B here, you do not draw, okay. When there are at least 10 progress tokens on this card, and you are on the correct tile with a Spartan stronghold symbol, yes. Let's just double check. Yeah, I mean that, call me crazy, but that looks like that. So I think we're good. When there are at least 10 progress symbols, see the story step, or during the story step, you may initiate the siege of Sparta and see, well, we are going to be, this first paragraph, ragtag forces. But my diplomacy is so strong with everybody. Surely I have better than ragtag forces. That's going to be paragraph 53. Go to our voiceover tab here. Nope, main story.
Grim silence fills the war camp as you stride through. Walking between the ramshackle tents, you see dozens of haggard faces turning toward you. A motley array of Simici warriors, Helot ex-slaves, and even a few Cyclopes have amassed between the shores of the great river works and the towering range of jagged mountains. You feel a twinge of doubt pulse through your heart, a momentary hesitation. In spite of all your efforts, the force you have mustered still seems inadequate. You are meant to take on the full might of the Empire with this. Even with the might of the Argo, it is a tall order.
Lose one hull or crew. Ah, oh, geez. This is not starting off well. We're already pretty high on Argophylae 2. Let's see, if I try to prevent against a hull loss, I'd have to roll a 6 or higher. If I try to prevent a crew loss, it'd also be a 6 or higher because we're on the Helots. We're not allied with the Helots right now. We're just friendly with them. So yeah, it'd also be a 6 or higher. I think I have technology that could allow me to convert refugees into crew. Like, I think it's a little bit harder for me to get hull back. So let's do the crew, and then let's spend an Argophylae. I mean, the burden's right behind us, so we're probably gonna have a fight with the burden soon too. I guess I'm not terribly worried about having high Argophylae right now, although I don't know if it's gonna impact us for the story here. Okay, let's just do it. So we need a 6 or higher to try to prevent this crew loss. 8. Okay, we do prevent the crew loss. We already gained our Argophylae. Okay, so we are good there. Voiceovers, and see paragraph 56.
Your eyes drift to the northward horizon. There, you see a pillar of black smoke climbing into the sky, a choking column of flame and ash. At its base, gleaming in the dull light that seeps down through the cloud-laden skies, is a massive structure, an Ares-class superfortress housing the Temple of Man. It has taken much effort to track down the Nietzschean. Always, he seems to keep just ahead of your scouts, a shadow on the horizon that never draws closer. Until now, for once, the Nietzschean has stopped moving, and you have an opportunity to strike. You turn away from the portentous view. A large tent awaits you, the command center of the operation. The time to plot your assault has come. As you walk in, the hubbub of conversation suddenly stalls, multiple eyes turning toward you. The Argo and its crew carry much weight in any negotiation. You have helped many of the individuals gathered here, either personally or by aiding their people. Dozens of favors garnered, much respect earned.
Okay. So, okay, here's where our diplomacy is going to kick in. Nice. If Simicky diplomacy is 6 or higher, gain. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to go over this. We're going to meet all these criteria, I think, or at least the diplomacy ones. Yeah, for sure, because our lowest diplomacy is 9. Okay, great. So if we will gain a hull. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you, Simicky, for helping with my hull. If Helots diplomacy 6 or higher, gain a crew. If Cyclopes diplomacy 6 or higher, oh, these are, I love all of these things. Oh, thank you, allies. Or, I mean, well, Cyclopes are the only ones who I'm technically allied with. For each of these, also place 1 progress token on this story card. Then, oh, nice. Well, we already had some negative effects from not having enough here, so that's 3. So we're at 15. I guess we step up our forces to what's the next one? Sizable force. Okay. Then read all the following that apply. If humanity is 10 or worse, I'm sorry, minus 10 or worse, that is not true. If D5 is marked, choice matrix, D5 is not marked. If M1 is marked, M1 is not marked. If P4 is marked, P4 is definitely marked, because that's our scarred, oh geez, oh, there we go. P4 is marked, so that's our scarred veteran. So we will see 70.
Silence! The scarred veteran's voice bellows forth, a thundering boom that grasps the attention of all within earshot. Enough bickering. We have a job to do here. Let's not waste any more time than we have to. As he speaks, you become aware of more members of his crew interspersed among the crowd, watching carefully to make sure the gathering does not dissolve into chaos once more. The sheer number of former Spartan loyalists you have among your ranks now sparks more than a little concern. Are you certain that you're not being influenced by having so many former Imperials in your ranks?
Party leader gains 2 rage. We haven't picked a party leader yet. I probably do want it to be Dastan just to spread out the rage more. I mean, it would be kind of nice for it to be Leocules, because then the first time he attacks, he'd go up to 4, or he'd be at 4 rage, so we'd have that extra red die from his Kratos table. But like the Nietzschean does have a lot of things that can increase rage involuntarily, and also one of the things I'm not sure if I want to commit to is not having our, what's it called, Argo ability that can prevent involuntary rage gain. It would be nice to have that. Let's see. If Argo Fate is 6 or more, is not, right? Because we were at 6 or more. And then our Cyclopes friends, yes! Oh, thank you, Cyclops. I appreciate you. So we don't gain that doom. Return to 56, okay. We don't need to read that again. Finally, C72.
A figure steps forth from the gathering, drawing back her hood to reveal sharply downturned lips, jade green eyes, and features smeared with ash and dirt from a long journey in the wilds. A griffer of the Argonauts, one of the Argo's most experienced trackers.
The reports we received were accurate. The Nietzschean is there, inspecting his troops and meeting with various high-ranking members of his military.
She approaches a low table in the center of the tent. There, a large cowhide has been laid out, a detailed map daubed on it in black and red ink.
He resides in this building here, the Temple of Man, they call it.
A griffer says with distaste.
While it is deep within the fortress, the guard presence there is somewhat lighter than elsewhere. Maybe he is confident that nobody can get to him, or perhaps he just assumes that nobody would dare to try.
What of the monstrous being he can summon? One of the Simiki's generals asks.
The being waits here, in the courtyard of the temple, atop a giant throne.
It is the first time you have seen a griffer stumble over her words.
It just sits there.
Ooh. Okay. So we have 2 options here. Option 1, the Nietzschean, the man, is the will behind the empire, the driving force of its aggression. Remove him and you will have a much easier time dismantling the rest of the Spartan regime. Strike the temple and hope that after you slay its master, you don't have to face the monster. Focus your plan around an attempt to take on the man rather than the monster. Gain 1 Argo knowledge. Option 2, the beast under the Nietzschean's control has become a symbol of his unassailable power. If you take it down, you will shatter the faith his followers have in him. Strike at the main gate and hope the man does not slip away. This is a tough decision. Let's see. Gain 1 Argo knowledge. It's fine. Removing 1 Doom from the Doom card. How much Doom do we have on our Doom card? Just 1. We would benefit from it. Wow, the thing is that, like, I mean, I don't know. I agree with the sentiment behind number 1, where I think we should try to... I think we're going to need to take him down. I don't know if we can, though. Just taking, like, I don't actually think that even if we kill like the shadow, the Nietzschean shadow, I don't have faith that that is going to be enough to like shatter the empire. And who's to say he can't? Like, could he make another? Okay, I don't know what I want to go with, so I'm just gonna go. I think I'd rather have the Argo knowledge than the Doom here, or removal of the Doom. So let's go with option 1. Alright, so we'll gain Argo knowledge to put us up to 33. We can put, I guess we can resolve this at the end of this day. Let's just do that. I have 33. All right. Am I gonna regret this? Who knows?
Agrippa shows you the shortest route to the temple. Though it provides a lot of cover, you will still need some kind of distraction. The bulk of the Spartan fleet is moored up in the docks, your party leader points out, looking at the map. If we set fire to enough of them, we'll draw the enemy out. Burning their ships alone may not be enough, a Heliast says. You need to bait the trap, make it alluring enough to draw them out. You'd have to risk countless ships. Even then, for the Nietzschean, the only truly attractive bait would be the Argo.
Two options. Option one, lives cannot be replaced, but ships can. Even the Argo, your home, can be repaired over time. You have to take the gamble. If it means sparing your allies much bloodshed, risk the Argo and have the fleet assault the Spartan docks. Gain a diplomacy with any faction. Okay. Option two, the cost in lives may be high, but the city ship is your home, and home to countless innocents, not to mention Titans, the only real defense against primordials. If you lose it, what becomes of your mission? Have your allies take the brunt of the assault? I mean, I don't think I'm going to lose the Argo. I get the sentiment behind number two, but realistically, I don't think I'm going to lose the Argo. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to lose humanity here. I don't really want to... I mean, we just gained a hull, so I kind of think we could afford to lose one. So let's do option one. Oh, also, if we do option one, that would put us... We could go up to 12. Ooh. 0289. Go ahead and add that to our timeline. Would it technically be on the next day? I don't know. I already put IO33 on here too, so let's just add it here. Let's see. 0289, I think it was. That's from being allied with the Helots. Yeah, 0289. Okay, cool. What other goodies do we get? Gain 1 diplomacy with any faction. Gain 1 humanity. Oh, actually, that diplomacy might also change my loadout too, because I may want to use what's it called? Not the promise. What's the weapon we got this in this cycle? I don't remember. Anyway, I'll come back to that. Gain 1 humanity. Absolutely will do. Then lose 1 hull. I'll just lose this hull. Oh, do I want to try to save against it? And we just talked about how we're going to be going into multiple battles here. Might as well try to prevent this. Okay. Try to prevent a hull loss here. We would need 7 or higher. It's okay. Let's do it. 9. Woohoo! We prevent the hull loss. Okay, maybe we're looking good. Maybe we took the right path here. And also, I don't know, it's like kind of, because like, of course, the Nietzsche is going to be expecting us to attack him. I mean, he just comes out of nowhere himself and it's just like, hey, you guys want to fight me now? Maybe it would have been more unexpected to go after the shadow. Oh well, we're committed. Let's go back to our voiceover here. We did all of our things. Let's go to paragraph 75.
You crouch upon the hillside, looking down over the immense fortress with wary eyes. You have listened to Agrippa's reports, but only now do you understand the true scale of the enemy stronghold. The fortress is immense, sprawling across the land from one side of the valley to the other. As you wait tensely for the signal to move out, your titans shifting silently behind you. A sudden bellowing war cry echoes across the vista of the fortress. You look to the horizon, beyond the Spartan fortification, to see the prominent outline of the Argo steaming across the waters of the great riverworks under full power. Dozens of vessels flank the city ship, struggling to keep pace with the behemoth. The Spartans let loose a rallying cry, and large flaming boulders are flung from catapults. You wince as the hollow clamor of titanic projectiles striking the iron sides of the city ship reaches you. Soon, smoke and flame rages across the Argo's Acropolis deck. Turning away from the site of your home under siege, you rush down the hillside, heading for a small gatehouse set in the walls. A brief clash, and you secure the position, allowing the rest of your strike force inside. As you steal your way through the narrow confines of the fortress's outer reaches, you hope your allies keep their promise and protect the Argo.
Okay. I don't think any of these negative effects are going to apply to us because our diplomacy is good with everybody. Yeah, diplomacy 4 or lower does not apply to anybody. You may choose to ignore, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about that. Then randomly draw 2 Argo abilities from those available. You can't use these in the next battle. Oh, no. This could really screw us. All right, here's how I pick the random ones here. Go, what is it? Technology, bonuses. Okay. Pursuer protocol. Okay, that's fine. That's just the reflex or the move 1 space. I have to remember it's not reflex. You can combine that effect with reflex. Next one. Ambrosia. Okay, that's fine. We weren't planning on using the Ambrosia containment one. Okay. So I'll leave those crossed off for now. Only unavailable in the next battle, then finally C87.
The temple is oddly quiet, in spite of the raging battle outside. It is almost as if the polished white marble deadens all sound, creating an eerie, still atmosphere that fills you with unease. When you enter the inner chambers, the corridors become too low and narrow, and you are glad you left your titans behind. This is one battle they cannot help you with. You find your way to the central chamber, where, upon a dais, almost as if waiting for you, the Nietzschean sits on a large throne. His imposing frame, golden locks, and piercing blue eyes are unmistakable. He leans back languorously, cradling a goblet in one hand. As you walk in, fanning out in a semicircle around him, he looks up, features twisting into a confident smile.
I was curious whether you might try subterfuge, or if the frontal assault was your honest stratagem. Was the way here as easy and unobstructed as I deemed it? Well, not entirely unobstructed, I suppose.
He takes a sip of wine. Some of it trickles from the corner of his mouth.
You had to sacrifice considerable forces to lure my army away. But everything becomes easy once you begin to see people less like your peers and more like roadblocks and paving stones. And here you are, treading on the bodies of your would-be allies and wards. Bravo.
We're not sacrificing anyone, the party leader growls. Everyone is just doing their part to take you down.
As if that makes any difference to the dead. Still, you're not quite there yet. Not ruthless enough.
He rises up from his throne, tosses the goblet away.
You want to end like that insipid coward I slaughtered when you first set foot in my domain? I will oblige!
He leaps into motion, closing the distance between you before you can breathe. You've planned for this for weeks. Hand-picked the best warriors of the Argo. Trained to the point of exhaustion and beyond. But no matter what you do not even come close to striking him. Every slash, every swing, he deflects with fluid ease, moving faster than the eye can follow. All the way through, more and more of your warriors fall to his brutal hand. The crunch of splintering bones echoes hollowly around you. The stricken faces turning ashen as agony blossoms within them. Swords catch and bend, breastplates rend, limbs tear, guts spill, spines break. Grown men and women soil themselves just before their abrupt ends. A grotesque dance of pure violence and libation of unrestrained animal cruelty. The sudden realization of the fragility of your lives instills a primal fear you have never felt before. All you see are his icy blue eyes, and all you hear is a deep chuckle rumbling through his chest.
Each Argonaut tests fury of 30 or higher. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna fail that, and it's doomed, so we can't reroll. We can only succeed on a 10 then. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Then what's the failure effect? Gain X danger. We got bumped up to sizable force. So, oh my gosh! All right, everybody's most likely going to be starting this battle with 3 danger. Leocules is going to be starting with 4 danger. Oh no! All right, let's just roll all these at once. See if any of them get a 10. Nope. That is. I don't like where this is going. Oh, maybe I should have gone the other path. So everybody's going to gain 3 danger. So you go up to 4. You go up to 3. You go up to 3. You go up to 3. Okay.
The temple shudders as something massive impacts on the surface. Your allies must have dealt a blow to the skull-faced monster, and for a moment, the Nietzschean loses concentration. One of your warriors is able to break through, leaving a scratch on the man's chiseled cheek. Then the Nietzschean regains his composure and punishes the daredevil with a snapped neck. He turns to you, barely even breathing heavily. You look around at all the bodies that now litter the floor. So much blood spilled for what? This fight, you realize with a sinking heart, is hopeless. The Nietzschean is right. You are not ready. The Nietzschean's eyes follow your gaze, and a haughty laugh spills from his lips.
Run, you pitiful invertebrates!
He laughs maniacally.
Monkeys he called us, and I now see why. But I am that no more. Run, you weaklings! Witness the dismantling of your dreams!
You cannot win. Not here. Not today. You need to flee. Return to the Argo, to the Aeon, and try to salvage the pitched battle raging outside. Save those you pledged to protect. Behind you, the Nietzschean's laughing taunts echo in your ears.
That voice acting, that was so good. Okay, I want to revisit something here because earlier it said, oh, you're glad you didn't bring your Titans with you. I'm sorry, what? I mean, I was kind of expecting that we'd bring Titans with us. Like maybe one or two of us would junction with Titans and go to face them. Because like if I knew we were going to be going in with just the Argonauts by ourselves, I probably wouldn't have gone this path. Because that, of course, seems really dumb. We know he can kill us. Oh, that voice acting was really good though. All right. Let's see. Go to the cruel lesson battle. Okay. Yes. Note paragraph 89. Okay. Let's put that in. Here. Cruel lesson 2089. Go back to voiceover. If any faction friendly or better, gain one additional Argo. Oh, nice. Maybe we bring Force Kratos cooldown with us now. Grab that. As you've lost precious time, the Nietzschean performs 2 rounds and... What? No! The Nietzschean performs 2 rounds in a row? Are you serious? Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, that's way worse than... Oh, I mean, that combined with the danger that we got, too, though. I need a second. Oh, dang it. Oh, man. Okay, let's put this out here. I do want to bring this with me. Do I even want to try? Like, it feels like this is the opposite of starting with Wise Providence. This is starting with 2 primordial rounds. My whole plan was based around only having to deal with, like, trying to deal the wounds in 3 Titan rounds. Maybe it's probably possible with this, but like it's significantly lower chance, and everybody's starting off with 3 danger. I may not be going for the end now. Dang it. This is where my desire to not curse as much in these videos is really, it's testing my limits right now. All right, well, I'm gonna pause and then I'll get the battle board set up here, and I'm gonna think about if I want to actually make an attempt at this, because I mean we do have a lot of Sisyphean tiers. We have 5 still, but it feels like I'm just gonna be wasting it if I try to spend them on a fight where we're going against the Nietzschean with like, oh, well, I'm in here. Let's also increment his evolution. Do we just wait? We'll probably fight him again. I know there's like, I remember from my last playthrough, there is like a surprise time when you fight him. That might have been from an adventure though. Or maybe I'm just thinking of like it being from a Doom card. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's not going to be fun for me to try to redo this fight with Sisyphus tiers and try to get the end that way. The whole point of me trying to get the end was going to be to use that to work on killing the burden, but honestly, like I think we can still kill the burden without it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could do it. All right, whatever. I'm going to set the battle up. I don't think I'm going to try to go for the end though. I'm sorry. I'll probably just, I don't know. All right, let me set this battle up. I apologize. I'm just kind of dejected right now because I was looking forward to doing this. All right, we have this set up. While I was setting this up, I also realized that giving the rage to Dastan would have been it would have gone against what my original plan was, in that I needed Dustin to be the person to do the first combo breaker. I'm gonna retcon it, because if I had thought about that longer, I would have realized that he shouldn't gain it. So I'm going to just gain it either random. I know I wouldn't give it to Leocules, because I don't think I would. Well, actually, maybe I would have. If I didn't give it to, yeah, maybe I would have given it to Leocules. Okay. But yeah, because I can't have Dustin starting with the priority target token. I do need to do some of the start of battle effects though. Okay, we don't need to worry about Bellerophonic. We get a couple Ambrosia tokens we need to give out here. You get one, and let's flip-flop these. You get one. And then I think maybe, oh geez, there goes my combo token. Okay, give me, no, I'll just keep doing this on camera, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a wound and get out of here. I don't really want to waste my time trying to do this, because it's gonna be significantly harder. I don't need the end that bad. I can try to get it later. I'll probably end up fighting him again at some point. I hope I do. That would suck if this is the last time. All right, so we're gonna switch that out with Voice of the People, because now we're allied with 2 groups. So I think I'd rather have Voice of the People there. If we're gonna do this in just one round, I guess it would be similar to last. What do we need now at this point? 11 power? No, just 10 power. Okay. So maybe we do, how do we want to do this? All right, I'm going to swap out a couple of things here, because if I'm just going to do this and try to get, I spent so much time thinking about this loadout stuff. I still didn't feel that confident in it, but what a waste of dang time. All right, I'm going to swap some things out and try to just be able to get things so that we can deal this wound as quickly as possible. But we also have to think about defensively, because he is going to be starting with an actual primordial round here too. Also need to get his BP and AI cards out, so 1 minute. Okay, I think this is good enough. I do need to actually roll a die for Leocules, because he has a chance of not gaining this token. On 8 or higher, we don't gain that Ambrosia token. Nope, we do. That was a 3. But otherwise, I think everything else is set up. So I think, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for it now. Go for it as in just start the round. I don't know, maybe if it goes, maybe if this isn't that bad, I'll consider spending tiers on it, but most likely not. All right, so AI 0, lot of the week. Come and I will use only my left hand. Arms akimbo, the Nietzschean throws his head back and laughs at you. Target random titan. We'll roll for that. Lowest is a 2. Oh boy, Game Changer's already going to be getting another rage. Well, maybe also not a good idea to have given it to Game Changer. So maybe another reason not to be doing this. Man. Oh, sorry, I did not put this over here. Gain a rage, escalate 1, take out a BP1, put in a BP2. Three, 2, 1, BP1. Then we will take out, what am I doing? Take out an AI1, put in an AI2. 3, 2, 1. AI, oh, geez. Come on. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Okay. And the primordial round, blah, blah, blah. Except we're going to be going right into another one. Ugh. AI2, here we go. Domain. The Nietzschean spins violently, slashing everyone around him. Oh, okay, this is good, I think, right? Yeah. This is probably about the best. Let me, oh, wait, no, it's still movement attack. Titan and blind spot, and then target closest Titan, insight, and range. It's going to be a tie between Firestarter and Earthshaker. I was hoping this was just he stays in place and does a zone attack. So I think if we need to, if we're going to try to combo break with Firestarter after this, I think we need to save the Pursuer order for Firestarter. Actually, I probably should have swapped out the Achillean Hectors for, well, I did have a reason for keeping this in with Puzzle Axe. But now, honestly, most of the Firestarter's loadout is not that important after we did the switch out to Voice of the People. So let's just make the target as Firestarter. There's our AI card. We can get out of this at least with Logic Breaker and Game Changer. So that's a positive thing. Logic Breaker will go 1, 2. Then Game Changer will go 1, 2. Then the Nietzschean will move up. And yeah, I don't think we can get the Earthshaker out of that zone. You would need to move at least 3 spaces. So we could do it if we were using Pursuer order, but I want to make sure that we can use Pursuer order to make sure that Firestarter stays in range for the combo break. So let's target, let's do Firestarter first. So let's go 1, 2, 3 dice, 10 or higher to evade. Firestarter does not have any free evasions. Boom. It's going to be 3 hits. What's our penalty for hits here? 1 hit deals 3 danger, 3 hits deals 8 danger. I mean, I might as well try and re-roll those. See if we can get at least 1 evade. Yeah. Oh, nice. That is 1 evade. All right, I think that should be enough for us. So 2 hits, gain 1 Ambrosia token. One hit deals 3 danger, 2 hits deals 6 danger. So we're about to take 6 danger, and we're gonna have some shield dice to roll here, some armor dice, with 2 reds and a black. Let's see if we can. Oh, actually, each Nietzschean attack deals 1 danger or less. So we're actually only at risk of dealing 5 danger, or taking 5 danger. Reduce it by another 3, so it's just 2 danger. That'll be a major trauma, right? We're at 5. Yeah, major trauma. Giant gash. Gain a danger, shuffle this card back in, and then resolve the trauma draw again. Do we have second chance? No, not with him. Okay, so major traumas, shuffle this back in. And we'll draw another major trauma here. So I throw it over there. Discard 1 weapon card. Yeah, I mean, I have to do Voice of the People because I need to combo break. Okay, I'll just put this. Okay, let's just do this. Like that. Let me just take this and put it back in our major trauma deck here. Then knockback 9, we will use Pursuer Order. Reflex here. Then, let's see. Yeah, then we're going to do the attack against the Earthshaker. All right, so we're going to have 3 dice. And we need a 10 or higher to evade. I guess we might as well use dodge. Give him a fate. So we need a 9 or higher. We're gonna have, it only comes negative when we're at 5 fates. We'll re-roll all 3 of these. Go up to 4 fate. That is a crit evade. Anything good from that? Nope. Don't see anything. Then 2 hits. So we will gain 1 ambrosia token. Then 1 hit deal, 2 hits deal 6 danger or 5 danger because it's reduced, and we don't have anything to actually reduce this further. So, oh geez, all right, that's going to be going up to 8 danger. Okay, grave trauma. I really need more gear with second chance on it. All right. Yeah, we had nothing else we could use to reduce this, right? No. Okay. Come on. There will be a reckoning. Add the "you died horribly" obol to the obol deck. Okay. All right, we'll add this in here. Oh, I just rolled over my toe. That really hurt. Everything is going poorly for me in the game and physically. All right. Shuffle these. We have 4 cards in here now. 3 bad ones. So 4 cards, so it'd be mod. 4 mod, 3 is 1, so we rotate that 1. Let's just, I'm sure we're gonna need these. Let's just leave them here. And then this will go back into the discard. Knockback 9, but we will reflex. We have advanced reflex with him, so we'll do that. Gain a fate. Let's go 1, 2. Then after final attack, the Nietzschean moves to the center of the board, then turns to face the most titans. He's already at the center, move facing the most titans. This will end. Then the AI pile, and then we are about to see a Nietzschean combo. But we can combo break that with Firestarter and the Great Breaker here. Let's gain a fate. Do that. Go up here. And we combo break successfully. Then we're going to go into the End of Hope. So we have to do signature. See, Measure of Worth. I think everybody else is out of the zone here. So we're good with that. So Measure of Worth, closest Titan in front in range is going to be the Firestarter. That'll be 3 dice at 10 or higher. And we don't have our Great Breaker anymore to protect against this. Nope, no evades. There's no downside for, oh wait, no, I put that there on purpose. Might as well just re-roll all 3 of these. That's 1 evade. It'll be 2 hits. There. 2 hits deals 5 danger, which should be 4 danger. We'll get 2 reds to try to reduce it. Oh, actually, and we did survive a major trauma with him, so he should have actually subtracted 1 danger as well. He should be down to 5. We're about to take 4 danger, see if we can reduce it. We reduce it to 3 danger. So we gain 8, and we're going to be doing another grave trauma draw. And we haven't drawn. I'm afraid of disemboweled, but we haven't really drawn it this cycle. 3 rage, 1 fate. Okay. It's not giving me over 5 rage, so that's good. 3 rage, but we're already at 8 fate and 8 danger. Yeah, this is not going well. We can't. I'm not going to bother trying to use a tier on this. It's silly to try to do it in this fight. Okay, this comes out. And then knockback 8. We can't really avoid it. We can reduce it by 2 though, I think. But we did survive that trauma, so we can lose another danger. 7. So then we get knocked back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can ignore the after a final attack because he did not have more than 5 rage, or 5 or more rage, I should say. So now we are going to be in our first Titan round. And at the top of the round, let's do, this can come off. At the top of the round, let's roll for our, what's it called? Our cannon. We'll try to do the shot that allows us to ignore hardened. 6 or higher, that's a 10. Oh, I wasn't showing that, sorry. Oh, not even the right one there. I did roll a 10, I promise. So this will be charged. Now who do I want to go first with? Who's going to set up Game Changer for the best attack here? Put the most break or... Oh, actually Firestarter could probably do it. Except he's not going to be able to get into range to attack. Yeah, that actually is something I hadn't even thought about if I was trying to do this for real. I wanted to use Firestarter for his fire tokens because I like his Kratos table, but if he takes a signature and has to get knocked back, that knockback for him is really tough. So I may end up switching back to... If I get another chance at this, I probably won't use Firestarter, even though I do really like his Kratos table. Probably ended up having to pull in Skyseer for her movement. I don't like her Kratos table that unless you have a weapon that can deal break tokens. Anyway. All right, sorry, I'm not gonna get distracted here. But this is an oversight that I had. So this is next time we have the fight. This will be good for me to think about. So let's go next with Earthshaker, because if we're not gonna make a serious attempt at this, do I really want to risk Logic Breaker, or I'm sorry, Hypatia getting the Fated Nemos from Conqueror now? Probably not. Go here, we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get into his blind spot while avoiding the danger sense spaces. I don't care about wounding so much as I care about just getting a hit off, so I might save Arrow Barrage. Oh yeah, because I forgot Earthshaker has Cold Open, so this will be good for him. Maybe we won't need these actually, so we'll put these back. And yeah, we will attack with Earthshaker. Gain an opening and a break. We have 2 dice, and we're gonna have +3 total, so we need 6 or higher to hit. That is a 6 and a 4. Yeah, let's re-roll the 4, why not? That's a 2, so we're only gonna get 1 hit. It's gonna be 1 black, 2 2 red, and we'll have a free power, right? Yeah, okay. Then BP1. Probably not wounding this. Oh my gosh. I think this is like his highest AT, BP1. What a terrible start to this fight. We are gonna need 6 on this. That's gonna be 2, 3. I'm not gonna bother trying with this. Instinct response. Ooh, that means we're not gonna get the opening. That's okay. We'll have arrow barrage. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna fail that. BP1 comes out. Then for our tokens, we're gonna get a break and an opening, and that's it. Clearly I didn't plan this out as well as I thought. Okay. So now where were we at? We were here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say I had gained a fate. So that way we could have gone in this blind spot, and that way Game Changer can get into the other blind spot. So we're gonna go with Game Changer now. Oh, you went. You're going now. And we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to use our Aeolipile engine. And before we attack, we're going to place a break token in the pool, gain a fate. Actually, it's going to be 2 fate because it's a cycle 1 thing that is not ascended. Get a break token in here. Then let's use Arrow Barrage for 2 opening. And then we'll attack now, I think. Sure. Go to 5 rage. We have 3 dice, and we're gonna have, we have +1 precision because of Leocules junctioning with Game Changer. And then we're in the blind spot as well, so we're gonna have +5 to this, so he needs only 4 or higher. We are gonna use a charge of the Bellerophon, so that we can change one of the black dice to a white during the attack. All right, 4 or higher to hit. Gonna be a 10, a 5, and we'll re-roll this 3. That is a crit miss. Oh, that means we're also gonna trigger a burden battle. Okay. We put a counter over here. Nope, that's not a counter die. Trigger this, trigger that. So what? That would be at the end of this step, at the end of the story step, basically we resolve that. So I guess after we do the other things that we have in the story step, we would resolve those, or resolve that battle. Okay. This is such an ugly fight. All right, and then we're only gonna get 2 hits off of that. So we're gonna get 1 black and 1 white from the Bellerophon. Then we will get black from Game Changer, or red from Game Changer's Kratos table, and then we can use Death Follows to get another black. And we're gonna have what, 2? We can have up to 3 power reroll because I did bring a power reroll Argo ability. Yeah, I would really like to have had... Maybe I should have gone with Logic Breaker. Maybe he could have gotten more... Not really. Okay. Yeah, we need to try to get 10 power on this. I'm actually going to draw the BP card first this time. Oh, of course. I'm not going to fail this on purpose, though. Alright, we need 10 or higher. This is... Okay, that's looking pretty good. Oh, was this the side... I was thinking it was cocked. I don't know if it was cocked, whatever. I don't know what side this actually landed on, so I'm going to re-roll it for the sake of... I don't know what it was on. See, it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, the white die has... Every side has at least a power, right? Yeah. So maybe we'll do power re-roll, power re-roll. So that should be enough. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay, well at least we get out of this fight now. Yeah, I'm definitely not continuing this. I'm not going to be using a tier for this to try to get the end. So what was the paragraph that we had to note? Well, actually, let's do these other effects first. Reset Triskelions. I will take care of that shortly. Subtract 3 Argophylae. I don't even know where I want to end this video at this point. Maybe we'll just end it after today. Like maybe we'll set up the burden battle, or we'll get to the point of resolving the burden battle. Okay, and then the next video can be the burden battle. Yeah, I think I had 5 Argophylae. Resources gain okay, so we're gonna gain literally just whatever that one is. Oh, we do... Oh, no, actually, because we were ending the fight here, I don't think we have to gain the wound effects there. So I don't think we have to lose the humanity. Which resource is this? Skin of Malice. Okay. Then, if the battle was lost, no, we won the battle at least. Okay, Nietzschean sighting, nope. Okay, nope, story continues. What was the paragraph that we noted? Uh, 0089.
You feel rage rise within you. So many sacrifices, so many dead, and every time you face him, the Nietzschean brushes it off effortlessly. Maybe he is right. Maybe to beat him you need to become stronger, more vicious, more ruthless. If you don't, everything you hold dear.
This lesson is ended, Argonauts, and sadly, it may be your last.
The Nietzschean declares suddenly, and the skull-faced monster begins a ponderous retreat. Retreat? Now? What is this ruse? Why now? You look around you. Against all odds, your allies have gained the upper hand. The Spartan army folds, its defenses overrun. The fortress is taken. The monster stands alone, surrounded. This is a clear victory, and yet...
Every trap needs bait, no?
You feel cold grasp your hearts. No. He couldn't have known. He couldn't. A rumbling fills the air around you, and the Temple of Man shivers. The very stones of its foundation growl as an intense shuddering engulfs them. Sparking flames, rings of incandescence that encircle the edifice, moving and spinning in some strange mimicry of a complex machina. In a heartbeat, with a flash of radiant blackness, the temple vanishes. The rings of flame collapse inwards with a rush of swirling air and screaming sound. It is as if it was swallowed by a hungry maw, falling away from the world in a blink, taking the Nietzschean with it. For another heartbeat, all is silent. Then a tortured groan rips the air, and the crater where the temple once stood shifts and cracks. Rock splinters and shatters as enormous rifts split and grow, a spider's web of ravines spreading like wildfire. What remains of the fortress begins to fall into the opening abyss. Run.
We have two options. Option 1, you cannot leave your allies in the face of oblivion. If any hope of peace is to survive, these people need to survive as well, no matter the risk to you or your titans. Help your allies escape the collapsing ruins. Gain 1 diplomacy with any faction, lose 1 titan that survived the recent cruel lesson battle. Was not crippled. Beaten and broken by your clash with Nietzschean, you cannot risk further harm, for you are the only ones that can end him, and without you, hope dies. You need to get the Argo out before this abyss swallows it whole. Focus on saving yourselves and your forces. Lose 1 humanity, place 1 progress token on the next story card. Let's see, checking my humanity here. I'm at 4. I probably should go with option 1, but I'm just annoyed. I don't want to take the progress on the next story card, I think. I can lose a humanity. I'm annoyed. I'm taking my titans and I'm getting out of here. Alright, lose 1 humanity, done. We're now at 3 humanity, place 1 progress token on the next story card. Okay, then C91. Okay.
You can see a path that will lead you to safety, steeling your heart against those you know you are leaving behind. You race away from the cataclysm. Around you, massive rents are opening up in the earth. Buildings collapse and debris chokes the air. But you, safe in the Balan Aeon, removed from all this, force your Titan mounts to run for their lives toward higher ground. After what feels like an eternity, you escape the radius of the earthquake. Slowly, you turn back to assess the destruction. The fortress is no more. Only a yawning abyss at the heart of the land. Flames rage within the ruins, their smoke carrying countless screams skyward. Many of those voices crying out in terror and pain were your allies.
Okay, gain 1 doom. Let's see if we can save against that doom. Because we're about to do a fight with the burden anyway, so might as well gain another fate. Argo fate. To 3. So what is this? 9 minus 2, so we need 7 or higher. 5. Okay, we'll just take that. So we're now at 3 Argo fate and 2 doom on card 2A. Then we'll see paragraph 92.
You board the Argo, bruised, bloodied, and weary, a heavy air hanging over you. Your crew watches you in silence, numb from the shock of what they have just witnessed.
I am sorry, my dear Argonauts.
The old priest says soothingly, like a mother trying to comfort her children.
But this is not the end.
Your gaze follows his raised arm to the Palaroian fleet in the distance, bearing down on your position. They must have been waiting just beyond the horizon for this exact moment. All those ships in the docks were mere decoys. There are army regiments marching from the northern highlands, and Cyclonus closing in from the east. This has all been planned. Your alliance has been dealt a grievous blow. The death toll is catastrophic. With your allies scattered, the Argo will be an easy target. The Nietzschean is tightening the noose. "We are finished, old man," the party leader stammers. "He's just too—"
No,
the old priest says harshly.
this is not who you are. You rise and you overcome. You must, if not for yourselves, then for the host of people who depend on you.
Each of you nods quietly at his words, feeling a flicker of courage rekindle inside of you. This is not over yet. No matter what the Nietzschean may be capable of, you will rise to face him. You look to the Spartan fleet, hot in pursuit. Now, though, you must survive and escape this gauntlet. This Argophylae.
Count the number of progress tokens on the current 2B card and note the final result on your Argo sheet. We were at 15, I think. So we'll note that down here. 15 progress on 2B. Then if the battle took place at, where did the battle take place at? It was the Eastern First Perimeter Fortress. Eastern First Perimeter Fortress C96. Take map tiles. What does it say? Okay. Take map tiles 36. What is this stuff in the 7H, 2H, 6J, what? Okay, well, all right, take map tiles 36, 31, 31's on the board somewhere already, and 21, okay. These show the resistant havens you may hide at. Reaching any one of these will fulfill the Story 3A objective. To help you find these, you have been given simple coordinates, a number and a letter. The number is a column. The number is a column number, and the letter designates a row. Share that so you can read this too. The cycle starting tile, number 78, is 1A. Good luck. Note the number of this paragraph on the Argo sheet in case, okay. So this is number 96. So we can refer to that later. Okay. Archive Black Nadir story card and read Site 3-Day of the Argophylae story card.
You're still reeling from the disaster that was battle at the fortress. The Nietzschean baited you in and closed the trap behind you. He has sacrificed the entire stronghold to deal the rebel forces a grave wound, one that they may not recover from. As your allies scatter for safety, all the might of the Nietzschean Empire bears down on the Argo. You thought yourselves untouchable in your gargantuan ship. Well, your enemy is right here to prove you wrong. Nothing is untouchable. Cyclopean-forged chains have been strung from canal walls. Pursuit armadas of hunter-killer triremes snap at your heels. A barrage of harassment falls on you from above and below, from without and within, day and night without reprieve. You're tired, broken, trapped. Out of this gauntlet, you will emerge hardened, or not at all.
Escape the Argophylae trap and hide in a resistance haven. When this card is revealed, perform a Divine Surge. We haven't used any god forms or summons. Take the 7 story card through 3A clue cards and shuffle them to create the Argophylae deck. At the end of each timeline step, draw 1 card from this deck and resolve it. Place the blockade token on the top space of the blockade diagram. Okay, let me just zoom these instructions. Okay, so basically we're going to have a blockade that can block us from moving in certain directions every once in a while. Then we have these cards that we're going to have to draw at the end of the timeline step. Right at the end of the timeline step. Yes. And resolve it. Presumably negative effects. Okay, let's put this here. It's cleaning up some of this stuff. We were reading that. But now let's jump over to what were some of the other things we had noted on this story step. Adventure, go to timeline, inwards Odyssey 33, then 0289. Okay, we already did this one. So we'll do these two and then we'll do our burden battle because we have to do it at the end. I think it'd be at the end of this step. Oh, actually, we're gonna have to do, I think we need to do the adversary battle first. So I guess I'll do that battle. I will end this video here and then we will, I think I'll show this next burden battle. So appreciate your time and I will see you in the next video.